Dude, dude, I watched, your clips have been killing lately.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, but no one's watching or liking them, so
check.
It doesn't matter.
All right, that sounds better.
It's not enough to just annihilate in a club.
It really isn't.
Night after night, you have to, I don't even fucking know. You have to be...
figure out the algorithm daddy and please him constantly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it's my actual daddy.
You have to have.
And I don't want to suck that guy off.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line in show business, is sucking off my own dad.
I feel like I need to get tighter in here.
Dude, get in here, brother.
Get your
You
little
have to have
ass in here.
a clickbait headline that says like gay father and son make out at comedy show.
And then you're just up there talking about shower curtains.
Yeah, and then you're up there going like, I don't know, Target's kind of confusing sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Dude, I feel like...
Is that a Sebastian Maniscalco joke right there? I was in Target, and I was like, what the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Maniscalco.
I was in Target the other day, and I was like, what's this store's gay or something? Why did my wife send me here? Something like that. I think that's what he does.
I did a bunch of family party, holiday shit recently, and he came up so many times.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my family just loves it.
That makes sense. That makes
I'm
sense.
just like...
Dude, I had
It's like,
Yeah, he's the best, isn't he?
Enjoy it.
I'm for sure very familiar with all his specials.
Oh, Sebastian Maniscalco? Yes, I love him.
Sebastian Manischewitz.
Molesto.
What is it? Did I say it wrong the first time? I don't know.
What is it?
Manitoba.
No.
Sebastian Boppa Beep Boo.
I turned off the thing on Zoom and now it's back.
You turn the thumbs down on.
But then it just updated and added again. God damn.
Sebastian Molesto.
Maniscalco?
Is it Maniscalco?
Sebastian molested me.
Damn.
Is what happened, dude.
Speaking of which, hey everybody. Speaking of getting molested, hey, you're listening to the We Cool podcast. This is a podcast where we apologize for things, we demand apologies, and we read anonymous listener apologies. I'm Ryan Call, and I'm joined by Grant Winkles and Tommy Bayer, and today we have yet again another special guest.
Hey guys.
Steve Gillespie.
That's me.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I am not familiar with your full episodes, but I've seen some of your guys' clips out there in the universe, and I've enjoyed them.
Thank you.
And I enjoy you guys as people individually.
Well, that's a goal.
Thank you, dude.
I think that's honestly the nicest a guest. That's the nicest a guest has ever opened an episode.
Yeah, you're already being the nicest.
Usually people are really mean to us.
Yeah, all the time.
That's
and
not
we
me.
haven't done
I'm
anything.
not a roaster. You fucking dorks.
Dude, don't get Gillespie shooting. Don't let him take out the guns. Oh,
He lured us in with the honey, then out comes the vinegar right there.
dude. You were talking about people like at holiday parties talking about Sebastian. This week, like the maintenance guy at my work, he knows I do comedy, and like I'm really tired setting up the restaurant, and he's like, you know who I've been watching lately? You know I really like is Bill Burr, and I just was like, I can't talk about comedy. I just like looked at him with like the saddest eyes, and I'm like, Bill Burr's great. I just can't talk about how Bill Burr is great while I set up the espresso machine right now. I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out.
That is tough because I know it takes a lot for you to not bust out your Bill Burr impression right at that moment, dude. That's
You got a good one?
No, it's the same. It's the same as everyone's Seinfeld question. It's just going like, dude, I'm gonna get a gun, and that's it. Think about getting a fucking gun, dude, and that's it. It's the same way why everyone can go, what's the deal with it?
That guy
we all can
loved
do the
it.
same impression.
Mr. Maintenance would have loved that shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
when
he
I was
loved it.
When I was like first doing stand up, like open mics, I was working for a company, and just it was like when I had my last like real job, and the sales guy, I was like a sales assistant or some bullshit, and the sales guy was like, oh, you've been really working hard, and I just wanted to get you a Christmas. It was around December. He's like, I want to get you a Christmas gift, so I got you a couple of tickets to what the fuck is that guy's name? Carlos Mencia. And it was Carlos Mencia, and Brad Williams was opening up for him. This was probably 2008.
The little man, right?
Yeah, and it was at what's the big casino?
Mystic Lake.
Mystic
maybe?
Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I fucking had to go.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Yeah, was
Because
it
you
a
know he's going to, the next.
Yeah, you need to report
Yeah,
back.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I went, and it was something else.
Yeah. Well, Brad Williams is pretty good. I don't know if isn't he? Do you ever run into him? Doesn't he live in Denver?
I just opened for him. And at,
Steve is talking shit, dude.
Comedy
Steve is spilling
Works.
tea.
No, Brad's super nice, dude. Yeah, really nice guy.
Well, this is the podcast where you can talk all.
I want to apologize to Brad Williams. No, but fucking.
Did he make you carry him on your back and like you had to
Yoda?
train?
I
Yeah.
don't think I could lift him.
Oh,
Honestly,
really?
I'm not very strong. But he's a pudgy little fucker. He's got fat little hands.
Bro's built like a cinder block, man.
And he doesn't keep those fat little hands to himself either. I'll tell you that. He's a
funny.
grabby little guy.
His closing bit
He's
was
a
about
pudgy.
like how him and he's like basically bragging that the whole bit is like just saying that him and his wife have threesomes sometimes.
Damn. With who? With what?
I have no idea.
With what woodland creature do they have sex with? What kind of nymph is getting in on there?
But it just it wasn't even, the bit itself just wasn't even like, it was just sounded to me that he just wanted everyone to know that he gets to
fucks.
fuck two
That's
girls
fair.
at the same time.
He's probably just even testing the waters in the audience. Like, does anyone here wanna?
Yeah.
You know.
He doesn't do merch. He just tries to get threesomes after the show.
Oh no, he had merch.
It didn't fit anyone's size though. He only orders in his size, which is
His kid sizes.
as his management. They're like, you gotta cut that out.
No,
you know?
he had a shirt, and I'm not making this up. He had a shirt that said, "I'll punch you in the balls." Brad
dude.
Williams.
Damn. Like it's a quotation.
Just fucking lines out the door.
how
dude.
many did he sell? 1,000.
Yeah, like 8 million of them.
No less
Jesus.
than 1,000.
Jesus Christ.
A man made.
But Mencia was, it was unbelievable how even in 2000, like he was doing the whole that whole thing.
Yeah.
And he was
You mean
selling. People were wearing shirts that said
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
That's what happens when you write one of the great bits in the annals of
Yeah.
stand-up comedy history.
Anyways, we're artists though. Okay, not those guys.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we're
We're not
artists.
making money off this.
Yeah,
I did
when
just
I put
get
my little
koozies that
skits
say-
on Instagram, that's art actually.
What does your koozies say?
Don't talk to me before suck my dick.
We're all
Going over there, dude. I'm gonna try to sell them tonight if you let me, Steve.
Oh, of course.
We're all high and mighty about
Yeah.
dirt to dirt, and I'll punch you in the balls.
Yeah.
Wait,
And then don't
Ryan, give
Is that
Steve
really
the
what it says?
background.
Yeah, I've had one. I think it's over there. Do you
Yeah,
want to
let me
grab it
grab
for
it.
me?
Let me grab it.
My roommate, my housemate. I have a house. My housemate. When you have a house, you say housemate. I have a housemate.
Kind of good, right, dude?
What is the line with the fucking sun?
Dude,
What
yeah,
is
it's like
that?
it's morning time. The sun's
Wait,
coming
Ryan,
up.
give
Yeah.
Steve the background on why those came into existence.
Well, I have a joke where I talk about like the podcast, and one of the weeks we were like riffing on "Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee in the morning."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Don't talk to me before I try and fail to suck my own dick in the morning."
Yeah.
And my mom listens to the podcast, and she thought that was really funny. She tried to order us mugs that say that on them, but when they came, they said, "Don't talk to me before suck my dick."
From like some Chinese company.
The happiest accident of all time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love
So it's like I've been throwing.
And
that
then
in
your
there.
mom even like called the company.
Yeah,
and was
she
just
called
like,
him and was just like, "They're not
hey,
supposed to say
you're
don't."
ruining my son's
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
merch that I'm trying to set up for him."
Yeah, lady,
Like,
these are
her
for
on
my
the
son
phone-
and his friends. This has got to be
Yeah.
right.
She's
dude.
on the phone with some lady from China. It's like, it's don't talk to me before I fail to suck my own dick in the morning. Okay?
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Jesus.
Yeah, my roommate has a coffee cup that says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my hot cup of cum."
Damn, dude, that's a better
What
merch.
genius comedian sold her that?
don't know.
Dude?
Etsy.
Hot cup.
My hot cup of cum.
It's a hot cup of cum.
Hot pipe and come here. Get your hot pipe and come.
The door's open.
Somebody's gonna wander back here.
Extra,
Did someone
extra.
say hot pipe and come?
I didn't know you had that here.
I thought you were all. They told me you were out. They told me the keg was dry. No, it's always wet back here.
Oh, man. What's
Well,
going on with your guys'
how-
week, though?
Yeah, how was last night, Steve?
It was pretty good.
Nice.
Cool. No, it was fine. Yeah, we had a fair amount of people here.
That's good. That's good. Thousands.
Yeah.
How's Denver, man?
Denver's been great, dude. That place is, the scene's so good. And it's good here, too.
Yeah. Do you like Denver more?
Denver's pretty tight.
Yeah, I mean, overall, yes.
Yeah.
I think there's more going on in Denver.
There's a lot more shows. There's a lot more money to be made. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, there's great comics here.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But it just seems like there's a bigger scene. I'll say that.
No, that's fair.
Are you from here, Steve?
I grew up in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Appleton, right?
No, Ripon, tiny town.
Ripon.
Tiny little town. Ripon good cookies.
That
was the big factory. I worked there when I was in summertime, when I was in college, and everybody hated me because I was going to college.
Yeah, you're trying to better your life.
The people you're working with have been working there since forever, you know, and they fucking hate it, and they fucking hate you.
Ripping big cookies is what
good cookies.
Good cookies. What about ripping big assholes?
Yeah,
what about that as a
big
factory?
asshole? That's another factory. That's down the road. They have the two softball teams hate each other.
Really?
Yeah, they fucking hate it. But no, and then they'd always give me the shittiest job. Like it was like these conveyor belts that would have the cookies come down, you know, and like they'd drop down, and people would have to like fucking pack the cookies. That was like your job. But they hated me so much, and anybody else that worked there in the summer that was like college kids. So we had to they'd send us up underneath the conveyor belts, and you'd have to grab a rag and just hold it to clean the conveyor belt, and his shit would just fucking drop all over you. Dude, I just left. I worked like 3 weeks and I left.
They give the guy trying to get an education like the one
worst,
that's most likely to tear an arm off or something. It's like, it kind of makes sense. It's like he's using his head. He doesn't need his fingers.
You don't need two arms.
You're
gonna be typing away.
You don't need fingers to do math anymore.
That sounds like
it sounds like a fake job, kind of.
It sounds like you were at a cookie
long hours
factory.
at the cookie factory.
It sounds like you were an elf at the North Pole.
Yeah, kind of. I had to wear a hairnet.
What kind of cookies are we talking here?
Oh, I mean, they had all kinds of shit.
Sugar cookies?
It was all like the off-brand, you know what I mean? Like they had their own Oreos, but they weren't actual Oreos.
Okay.
So it's a lot of that shit.
Man, that sounds kind of fun.
You know what's crazy too is you could eat cookies right off the line if you wanted. Yeah.
Were they warm?
Yeah.
Oh,
They'd come out of the giant ovens.
God, imagine the tummy ache any of us would have. If we had that
dude, because they're just so bored too. You're just like, I'll eat a cookie. And then, 5 minutes later, you're like, I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking head.
Yeah,
a cookie.
I'll eat 30. I'll eat 30 Porios. I'll do that, dude.
Porios?
Yeah,
I've never
Porios.
heard of that before.
They're just
That's
made
so
out of
good.
cardboard too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's fun.
I worked at
What was your guys' worst summer job?
The job I have now.
I'll tell you. I worked at a factory, for 2 weeks. I worked at like a pan factory where they made pans, like kitchen appliances. And you gotta thumbs up.
It sees us do a thumbs up, and then
I was like quitting community college because I had just won the Sisyphus contest. And I was like, well, I made it.
you're not gonna need that anymore.
You're off and running.
Not when you won a contest in Minneapolis.
I'd won a Sisyphus contest, and then like Funny Business was like, hey, do you want to do like one-nighters on the road? And I was like, well, this is great. I'm actually a professional comedian now.
You really are.
I can make $150 in Wisconsin. Yep. So I'm quitting community college, and then I just needed like some money to pay rent or something like that. So Atlas Staffing in Minneapolis.
I don't know you.
Is it like a temp place?
It's like a temp thing for like immigrants and people who just got out of prison, and then like me
and an inspiring stand-up comedian.
Open micers.
Yeah, a 21-year-old. Yeah, and so you go there at like 5 a.m. and you're like, I need to work somewhere, and then they put you in a van, and then they just put you anywhere. And,
so this is like one step above like hanging outside a Home Depot, essentially.
Yeah. No, it's the same guys, honestly. It's
a lateral move.
It's worse. You're getting paid in a check, not cash.
And Atlas is taking Atlas is taking a cut.
No, well, you're in line. It's like 5 a.m. and you're like in line there, and people are like, do you have a Social Security? And then a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have mine. And then they're like, that's fine. So you don't need
no big deal we just asked that.
They're like, just bring it. We'll send you to the shift, but
We got
just
a
bring
loaner.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, you can use mine.
I was like the only guy with like an ID and a social security, and they're like, dude, you're like, you can like get any fucking job here,
You're
man.
the boss
like,
here now.
Yeah, like, do you want to work behind the desk? Yeah,
Do you want my
actually.
job?
Dude, it was a factory. It's just like you press the metal, and then it just creates the pan, and then I just had to put the metal on, and then one guy would just like a hot thing would just press it. And I remember I only worked a few shifts there, but he was just like, hey man, a few months ago I was right where you're at, you know, and then I just stuck with it, and then now I'm the guy who
Now I'm
presses
the presser.
it.
I'm the button
So
guy
he's
now.
just like, it gets better, and I was just like,
dude.
no, it does. Like,
That seems
Also-
worse. Yeah.
Dude, you're,
and then another guy I
you're
was working
standing
with, and
3
then
inches away from me.
And then his thing
Yeah,
is
but
he
I'm
would
higher.
spray he would spray the pan down with like the sealer or whatever, you know, like the nonstick sealer. That was his thing. And then he was ahead of us, and he got out of prison like 3 months ago, and he was telling us, he was like, this is the best. Like, everyone claimed they had the best like role. He's like, this is like very easy what I'm doing. You guys can maybe get over here at some point. You just got to stick with it. And I'm like, what is with this hierarchy?
He's like,
What's with the grind set at the pan?
Yeah, what's with this?
he's like, dude, if someone kills me or I go back to prison, you could be doing my job.
No, everyone was like very stoked on what they were doing, and I was like, I really want to kill myself. And also, everyone kept trying to talk, and I was like, I just want to listen to like my audiobook.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to.
I just want to listen to the Curious George audiobook.
Yeah, but this one guy, he brought in his radio, and they're listening to, like, it's just like, you know, 101.3 like hits, you know, and the Red Hot Chili Pepper song comes on Under the Bridge.
Yeah.
And he's singing every lyric. He's like, under the bridge. He's like, into it west where I drew some blood. And then he's like, and then after the song ends, he's like, damn, I love that. Who's that by? Who's that song? And I was like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. And I was like, sick, dude. Fucking that. I worked I think 1 week there or something like that, or maybe like 5 shifts there. And I was like, I'm out.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did they pay? $9 an hour?
Dude, has there ever been a job that just straight up should be done by a robot more than that?
Yeah, that should have. That I'm like, this.
One
I'm like,
robot
where are
could
the
do all of
robots?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Robots should do that job, and then
Yeah.
just pay those guys to fucking hang out. Just
Listen
You
to
know?
Red Hot Chili Pepper songs.
They do
or something.
karaoke. They're getting paid to do
Yeah,
karaoke.
no ties. Yeah, send those
Hey,
guys to karaoke.
play Under the Bridge by Tom Petty.
Yeah, dude.
dude.
Those were the boys.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of boys, should we launch into our paid advertisement?
Let's save that. Let's do that at like a half hour.
All right, we'll do it in 8
Do
minutes.
you have any listener apologies?
Yeah,
or
we
anything?
haven't done one in a while.
Let's rip one,
let's see
dude.
if I can find one. If you guys have any plugs while I'm looking for one of these.
Yeah.
So what
Steve?
is it? Do you have people email in about
Yeah.
their apologies?
Yeah, basically
Oh, that's
anonymous submissions for stuff you can't do.
Sometimes people
or
are
can't-
horny too, dude.
I
Yeah,
bet.
we've gotten a lot of
Yeah,
horny.
they
ones.
say
People
we're
are
hot.
so horny.
I know they're really.
They're horny for me and Ryan sometimes, and they're sometimes mean to Grant.
Oh wait, hold on, no.
Grant is the absolute backbone of this.
Someone called
No, this
Grant.
is perfect. This is perfect. See, check this out. Oh wait, yeah.
Someone called Grant a low contributor one time.
Which this podcast does not exist without me.
Yeah,
I'd like to,
exactly.
I'd like to
He's
remind
the only
people.
contributor. Which, by the way, we do have shirts on the website that say "low contributor" on
Yeah.
them. So wear those at your job.
Yep.
And
And also, we got an email. Apparently, the web store is not functional right now. So, if you have been trying to order, we got that fixed. Currently, at the time of recording, it's not fixed, but
We're
it
so
will be
fucking
fixed.
stupid, dude. Everything we do is wrong. Every single thing we've done is wrong.
We're so bad at this.
We've never done a single thing right on this fucking podcast.
But
last episode, we do this huge merch drop.
We did an ad read for 10 minutes, which I feel like they're going to be mad about for some reason. Okay, but here we go. This is just a quick hitter. This was after you guys were getting a lot of horny posts. Can someone give Grant his flowers already?
Yeah.
It's always how cute Ryan is or how cute Tommy is. Where's the love for our handsome Grant? And thank you.
I doesn't feel like you handpicked that one at all.
I mean,
that was top of the list.
I handpick all these, but we also haven't done one of these in like 2 months.
Yeah,
so,
should we do another one?
Yeah. We'll do another one. Let's see.
But write in and tell Grant he's handsome too.
He's a handsome
No, that was
boy.
great. That was great.
Yes.
Have you had sex before, Grant?
No comment. But like after
No coming. No coming. Actually,
no coming
for me.
I plan to once I can actually get the joy mode, but we aren't going to go into our ad read yet. Okay, Steve, do you have anything you want to plug while I'm trying to find?
Yeah,
We have a worldwide listenership too. So.
Yeah. So I actually started producing this show. We've done a couple of them in Denver, and they've done really well. And I'm actually bringing it here to Sisyphus Brewery on March 9th, and it's called The Dose, a psychedelic comedy showcase. And basically, the whole idea of the show is I bring my friends up, and we eat some mushrooms or what other psychedelics that you maybe be interested in, and we perform stand-up comedy. And at least in Denver, people have been showing up. Also on psychedelics.
That's awesome.
So
Also,
so it's been really fucking fun. And
what are the vibes of those shows like?
Incredible.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, people are super open-minded. No one's coming in too fucked up. Especially in Denver, I feel like people are pretty experienced with psychedelics. And everywhere mushrooms are legal in Denver, so everywhere you're already going out, people are already like microdosing.
Yeah.
So people have a pretty good idea of what they're doing. And the venue that we do it at is a membership-only venue, so people are kind of vetted.
Sure.
It's great. We have a DJ on the show. It leads into a rave. It's
fucking awesome, dude.
It's a blast, dude. It's a
I
blast.
might fly in just to party.
Yeah, dude.
Also,
I'd love to have you in it. If you ever want to come to Denver and do it, let me know. And we're doing some other ones. We're doing one in Seattle on February 22nd. We're doing one in Morgantown, West Virginia on June 8th.
Damn,
West
awesome.
Virginia.
Yeah, they have a really cool venue that I did stand up at before, a music venue. And you'd be surprised. Obviously, West Virginia, but they have a huge hippie community there.
Mountain people.
Yeah, a lot of rock climbers and shit like that.
Well,
Also, really quick for those listeners, check out Steve's Instagram too and his clips, because he's killing in a way that's like crazy.
Fire,
like,
dude. Fire.
So check that out. Those
dude,
comedy
you're
works.
gonna have so much street cred after this pod appearance.
I can't wait. But I know it
crazy.
freaks people out when I say the psychedelic show. Like, I actually did a podcast. You guys are asking me what my least favorite podcast was, and I did this fucking horrible podcast in Denver. It was like these fucking weed dorks. Like, that's the thing. People that just smoke weed are like just dabs, like dab heads. They're idiots. And
those guys are the worst.
No, you're doing a psychedelic show. People are just gonna be weird and crazy. It's like, dude, relax.
Also, dabs is like a serious drug. Like, it's
really
not
is.
weed. It's like fucked. Like, a little bit of mushrooms versus a dab. Like, you can take a little bit of mushrooms and be fine. You do one dab and it's like,
That's
I'm
a
gonna
night ender.
fucking kill myself.
One time, me and Tommy did mushrooms, and I'd been eating Angry Whoppers for every meal for a whole week. And I got a really bad tummy ache, and I farted, and I wasn't on mushrooms anymore. That doesn't happen with dabs.
We were sitting
That
in the
doesn't
park
happen.
bench. We were
I gotta
sitting
tell
in
you,
the park
though.
bench, and in 5 seconds, Ryan goes, "Dude, I'm so high right now. I don't feel good." And then farts and goes, "Goes, I'm not high."
Dude, it was a long fart. Dude, it was like
I was like,
it was like too long, like 5
You
seconds
just
long.
farted your high out of
Farted the mushrooms right out,
No,
brother.
that's awesome.
And you know what
I
we did
was-
after that? We went and we all got another Angry Whopper.
What's an Angry Whopper?
Dude,
fuck
it's
is
so
that?
good. They gotta bring it back.
It's Burger King, dude. It's
Did they really
Whopper,
call
but
it
it's
Angry Whopper?
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
Dude, it's a Whopper, but they put like fucking ketchup and mayonnaise on it or something.
No,
and
that's a regular Whopper. They do. It's like fried jalapenos, like a bunch of shit.
Probably
dude,
like
but
Tabasco sauce.
yeah,
too,
probably
right?
like AIDS and cancer.
Dude, I remember you pulled up.
But I had that every meal, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for like 2 weeks, and in the middle of
it was just cigarettes and Angry Whoppers.
Pretty
at the
much,
time.
yeah.
Angry
You would pull
Whopper.
up the comedy corner and I'd be like, "What's up, man?" You're like, "I don't feel good. I've eaten nothing but Angry Whoppers for a month straight."
Everything coming
And I'd
out
be
of your
like,
body
"Stop
must have been
that."
so rancid at
That was around the
point in
time a woman told me that my cum tasted like poison. Dude.
Jesus.
Like straight up,
Yeah.
it was. Too.
Dude, toxic masculinity
worried
is
about
like,
that.
is
She
like
did get sick.
is your
eating
cum. Like
21
toxic masculinity is like the
21
potency of
Angry
your
Whoppers.
cum.
Yeah. Do you guys worry about that when the
Fuck
few
no,
times
dude.
the few times that women have been like, whatever in my mouth, and I'm like okay, and then the
Like,
whole
I
time
wouldn't
I'm
do
just
that.
like, and like waiting to see what her face looks like when she tastes it. Like,
It's
is
like
that awful? How awful was it?
it's like a chef who's just prepared a dish for Gordon Ramsay. You're like, what do you think? I mean,
It's for sure kitchen nightmares too.
It's when the,
she's like,
when the
it was
Michelin star
bland.
people.
It was bland and it tasted horrible, frankly.
Dude, we have to fix this thumbs up situation on the fucking Zoom.
We'll figure
man.
it out,
dude, I
dude.
fixed it. So I fixed it last
What is
week.
that? Does it mean it's people are actually giving us stuff?
No, it's just us. Like if it sees us giving a thumbs up, it'll be like, oh.
So I fixed it last week, and then it just did an automatic update and just turned
it's
it back on.
inconsistent.
It's very
Dude,
annoying.
hey. I love it.
Why can't I'm
Anyways.
about to get into some old man shit,
What's
but
the-
why can't we just like make our own decisions on this shit with technology? Why do they go, here's
Why
a new
you-
feature, you're for sure gonna love this.
Yeah.
And it's just-
Have fun figuring out how to turn it off.
you have to go past the settings on the app into like your online account to turn it off, and it's
Anyways,
You gotta put your password in.
Yes.
what's this listener apology?
okay.
Why would this even be a feature on Zoom?
I don't know. I don't
Whatever.
know.
I don't know. This is
Like,
good
why would-
podcasting. though.
It's good for
all
all-
I know.
for
all
our
I know.
majority
And also, this
audio
is someone's
listenership.
this is
All I know
someone's
is they
fucking
give a shit about this.
yeah, but this
somebody's
is someone's
baby.
fucking job where they get paid $150,000 a year because they're like, the thumbs up on Zoom. That was like my fucking,
And it has
that was-
bubbles. It like
Yeah,
comes out of little
I'm
baby
that guy.
bubbles.
I'm the thumbs up bubbles guy.
Yeah, I'm a millionaire.
I'm a millionaire.
Okay. All right. So if you want to write these in, go to wecoolpodcast.com.
God damn it! I'm reading some
You're
of this
getting
already.
one.
God
You're getting
damn
one.
it!
Are you getting cooked?
He's getting-
they're
he's
gonna
getting
yell
called
at me.
out.
They're gonna yell at me. I've probably said something stupid.
You did say something kind of stupid.
Probably.
But not an okay.
All right.
Apology demanded from Ryan on the December 7th, 2023 episode. Ryan asserted that Fargo is the #1 party town in the world.
It is. It's the most fun I've ever had in maybe Madison, Wisconsin, maybe.
Ryan, in the world?
Dude, in the fucking world. Because
You've been to New York City.
Yeah, yeah,
Over-
over New York.
over
But you can
Dubai.
gamble. You can gamble and get drunk at the same place in Fargo, dude.
Have you ever been to Bangkok, Thailand?
No, dude.
Yeah.
Neither have I.
Don't
Ask me about it.
Let's take Steve's mushroom show, psychedelic show to Bangkok.
Dude,
Or
it would
Fargo,
do
same
well there.
difference.
It would do well in
Really
both
throw
places.
down.
All right, what are they saying? What are they
Okay.
saying?
That's the dumbest goddamn thing that I've ever heard in my entire
I've said
life.
so many dumber things than that on this fucking podcast.
But this one, like, for real, is like, that's a crazy claim.
I believe it.
The city of Fargo,
gonna apologize.
the city of Fargo isn't even the best Fargo in the world. The movie is infinitely better than a shithole truck stop town that floods
no,
with water.
Fargo's fucking cool,
That
dude.
floods
Fargo
with
is cool.
water
Yeah.
and meth regularly.
I have enjoyed myself in Fargo. They have the aquarium. That place is dope. But to say it's the best party town in the world,
we did Fargo
right.
together. We had
So,
a good time.
We
this
had a great
person-
time. I threw up in the sink.
I remember this.
at the condo.
Yeah, at the condo house or whatever.
let me finish
How'd
this
you
out.
make
Then
it to
let's
the
get
sink
into
but not the toilet?
Fargo stories.
I was so drunk, Tommy, and we were all hanging out.
Dude, it was my roommate's birthday last night, and speaking of apologies, 2 people texted me this morning. They were like, because everyone was getting hammered last night. Everyone's like, and 2 people texted me this morning like, super sorry about last night, man. And I'm like, what? Everyone's fine. And that, like, that's how you know everyone woke up with just like hangover anxiety.
Yeah,
It's just like,
yeah.
hey, sorry for being an idiot to you at the
Yeah.
bar. And I had to be like, you're all good, man. I don't. Everyone was fine. It seems.
It's like that's a lot of good dudes hanging out, providing cover fire for each other. Just
Yeah.
everybody's one up, and they give this person gives a ranking of the
Yeah.
best Fargos. Do you want to
Honestly,
finish it out?
honestly, the ranking of Fargos is probably #1 Fargo the movie, Number 2, Fargo the show. That depends on the season, brother. Number 3, Fargo the city. Fargo can get fucked. Ryan, be better.
Ryan, be better.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I disagree.
I think that guy needs to
take.
apologize for his list because, like, you're doing a city about the fucking town and then a show about the town. It doesn't make any sense.
All right, but hold on. I think
Yeah.
the movie's better than the place. Place comes in second, I would say.
No,
The club,
you
though,
can't-
dude, the club is so good. By the way,
club is great.
if you're in
Dude,
Fargo,
I'm on
Fargo,
record
go to
saying
Front
I
Street,
love Fargo.
because I get so fucked up every time I do that.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Dude,
I think
saying,
I
man.
think we were comparing it directly to Minneapolis. I do think Fargo has a better nightlife than parts of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Like it.
I'll stand by that. I don't know if it's
There's
the best
more
in the world,
options. There's
but-
more options in Minneapolis, obviously. But if you're just talking like a bar strip, like a place where you can
Yeah,
go,
Dude, Fargo
and just,
is like New York City for one street. I swear to fucking
yes.
God.
It's
they-
awesome.
And Minneapolis doesn't really
they have
like
street
one.
food in Fargo.
You guys
Minneapolis
gotta
does
fucking
not.
travel a little more. Fargo is like a giant VFW.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
dude,
cool.
why are you saying that like it's a
best-
bad thing?
Yeah, this is awesome. What you're saying is awesome right now.
I have been to Bangkok. I will stand by my opinions on Fargo. It's better. No, I'm just, but you know, it is. It's a good place.
If you're
It's a
bouncing
good
around
place.
Minneapolis, you got to call Ubers and stuff like that. There's like you can hit 3 bars in one street and get tacos, and that's pretty nice.
Dude,
Minneapolis
how is-
is pretty spread out. I will
Yeah,
say that.
there are, but the pockets of Minneapolis, like if you're like near
Northeast
CC,
can
if
be
you're in
fun,
CC
yeah.
Club, if you're in Northeast, if you know where to go in Minneapolis, obviously it's better than Fargo. But as far as just like a condensed,
Yeah.
like bar crawl area, Fargo's pretty goddamn good. Like,
Dude, and I think you're supposed to drink and drive there.
Dude, I was at an all cash bar in New York last night, and I ran out of cash, and then the bartender's like, "Just Venmo me." So I'm just like Venmoing a guy for beer, and I'm like, "Fucking just get a fucking iPad, bro! Like,
Yeah.
make your establishment legal." Like, it just felt so illegal.
nah,
I'm just
dude, that's
Venmo-
awesome though.
That is kind of awesome.
pretty
I'm just,
awesome.
I'm
I had
just
so much
Venmoing a
fucking fun
guy
in
named
New York.
fucking Craig,
My God.
and
New
I'm
York
just like,
rips, dude.
You're friends with this guy on Venmo now.
yeah, I Venmoed him like fucking $25, like,
Hey,
like.
$6 at a time.
Yeah,
speaking
like
of speaking of New York, the greatest city in the world. Do you guys mind if I tell you guys about the greatest sexual performance booster in the world?
Yeah,
I think that's
please do.
I wouldn't mind that at
Well,
all.
let me just real quick. I think I speak for most men when I say we want to have better sex, dude. We want to have
I've always
some
said,
sex, and if
I've
it's,
always said something very similar.
I
to
want to
that.
have the best sex, dude, that anyone's
I
ever
want.
had.
I want to be the Michael Jordan of having sex.
Yes, I want 6 rings on my dick when I'm and in my ass, and you know, for the sake of our partner, we can't forget our partner. We may need to have better sex. It may be a necessity. This is now there are wants and there are needs.
I've been actually court ordered to have better sex.
by Judge Judy.
It was a civil settlement, but it was damning nonetheless.
Well, here's the issue. Here's the issue with
I'm
these.
getting sentenced to 10 years of good sex having.
Yeah, and I am not
unfortunately-
doing it, dude.
And we are not fighting the charges.
Can I just
Pains
do
me to
community
say that I'm-
service? Well, here's the issue. Here's the issue with these over-the-counter erection pills. They contain unregulated chemicals.
Say-
Regulators. What?
Say the name of the.
Oh, well, we're getting into that.
Okay, all right.
They suggest unsafe doses. They're saying take a whole truck full of these, dude.
Yeah.
And I've
Get
done
bricked
that,
up.
and
what
I-
happened?
that made
Tommy?
you sick, right?
Yeah.
That gave you a tummy ache.
Yeah, I took way too many gas station dick pills, and I started coming electricity, which was very dangerous.
Yeah, you turned into a superhero.
Yeah,
that
was
sounds
having.
kinda cool.
I was
Tommy
having
tried to
sex
rob
with
a
lady.
bank with his penis.
Yeah, I said I slid a piece of paper over the counter and I said I have a penis.
Yep.
That
But they
on gas station dick pills right now.
So these over
Give
the
me all the
counter
money.
these gas station ones, you know, I'm talking unregulated chemicals, the unsafe doses, and they include the risk of several other health problems. You can get scoliosis from some of this shit. That's why we partnered with our friends over at Joy Mode. Joy Mode. Buy it. Whether you're looking to spice up your intimate moments or increase your confidence in the bedroom, and I'm talking not even just sex, I'm talking strutting around your bedroom, not being so afraid of the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also take it.
Walking around your bedroom with just a massive hard on, but with no intention of
Yeah.
having sex is like
Yeah.
That would make you confident.
Yeah. Until you like lock eyes with one of your pets. You ever do that? You got a big boner and then you look at the dog and you're like, all right, I think I need to kill myself. But Joy Mode makes all natural and science-backed. Einstein was on this. Supplements dedicated to helping men perform better across their core functions.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The film Oppenheimer is about the creation of Joy Mode, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And Joy Mode will do the same thing to Japan that those bombs did one day. Their trademark.
That's not true. Actually, we're trying to actually make money. No, but it is like Oppenheimer in the way that it's like
world changing, earth shattering.
That's like a big. That's crazy.
It's a big deal.
Like that, you know.
Their trademark product, the Sexual Performance Booster, is every man's solution for increased blood flow, firmness, stamina, and performance.
Mm-hmm. And again, you can just take it if you just want to hang out and like go to work or something like that, and just be hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or just be in a better mood. I don't know if that's true. It's like a pre-workout, but for sex, like jacking off or kissing. All ingredients have been assessed. All ingredients have been assessed in peer-reviewed journals, and they've also been studied and researched on humans. There no more. We're not testing them on gerbils anymore.
Yeah.
The gerbils got too hard.
Yeah.
We're not making birds hard.
Nope.
No.
Just humans.
Just humans.
As far as
We're
I'm
just
concerned,
giving it to guys.
They never needed any help in the first place.
Birds?
Yeah. Or gerbils.
Or gerbils.
Yeah.
It comes in a palm-sized packet like your favorite electrolyte powder. You know the one.
You know what else comes in a palm-sized packet?
What?
You know.
Pussy. Pussy or ass. Simply mix with 6 to 8 ounces of water 45 minutes before sexual activity and watch the magic unfold literally.
And we all know how you always know 45 minutes beforehand.
You always know 45
right?
minutes.
And I love folding. I love unfolding my dick.
Or if you just want to,
Ladies like
45 minutes from now, I'm going to want you to eat me out.
or if you just want to line up that powder right on your phone in the bathroom of a bar,
I can always
snort
tell
that Joy Mode. You can maybe try that out too.
I can always tell when my girlfriend is in the mood 45 minutes from now because she's wearing sweatpants.
She's looking at her phone.
She just blew her nose. And she has not showered all day.
And meanwhile, you're in the kitchen just stirring your fucking mode.
I'm gonna
like a scene from Get Out, you know?
Yeah.
The tea in the cup from Get Out. Sitting on the chair.
And then I try to make her drink it. So you can redefine your intimacy and go to usejoymode.com for 20% off with code WeCool. That's 20% off and free shipping with code WeCool at usejoymode.com. Ingredients with integrity. Joy Mode. Even their ingredients have integrity.
Yeah, I love it.
Hell yeah. All right.
That's pretty good.
Thanks for sponsoring the show, Joy Mode.
Thank you. Please give us money.
Yeah. And listeners, go buy that because
yeah, it's good, dude. I used it, and my girlfriend said, "What the hell? What the hell is going on with you?"
Did you really try it? Did they send you some samples?
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah.
Do you want some?
I got to head home.
I got doctors involved in my sucks life.
Okay.
Why don't you try Joy Mode, Steve, and use our promo code?
Why don't you get another love doctor in your life?
Yeah.
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 All right. Cool.
So it's good shit, and it make me go super hard.
Did you just pound that shit?
It was gentle,
pound that shit?
dude. Yeah, gently. It was a
Grant, did you
gentle
try
pounding.
Yeah, of course. But let's get off this because let's have the ad read.
Shout out my girlfriend Miranda.
Yeah.
Did you just say girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
My girlfriend Miranda.
My girlfriend. No, she's so hot, dude. Don't even need Joy Mode.
Stop it. Yes, you do.
But I'm saying,
you do.
No, but I'm saying
I
use it.
You need it.
I use it, but I'm just saying if I were dating a very ugly woman, which I never would.
Yeah, of course not.
Joy Mode would be there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot girlfriend, ugly girlfriend.
Hey, if you're ever in one of those situations where you need to prove to someone that you're gay, even though you're not, joy mode can come in handy. Does the sight of a man's penis make you shudder and go, ugh?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
But
you can use
really
joy mode.
But you really
yeah.
want to be gay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Trick your friends into thinking you're gay with joy mode.
That's a good idea for a
has
movie.
Like a bi boyfriend and they want to fuck you.
Yeah.
And you're like, God, I want to fuck that lady. But
Yeah.
then you realize you got to suck that guy's dick.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
she's. Wait, how would that work? Yeah.
We've all been there.
Who among us has not had to suck a dick in order to get some pussy?
Yeah. What,
If
you're
you're
not going to
training
suck
to be
dick to get some
gay-
pussy? What are you, gay?
Yes. If you're training and working hard to be gay, joy mode will help that. Will help that process for you.
Become more marketable with joy mode.
Get on TV.
Yeah.
Be great for the career.
Anyways, what else?
Get on Netflix as a joke.
Well, you either have to be 80 years or older, or
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Dude, I was looking at that poster and it just said like in bubbles that like Big Mouth is gonna be there, and I'm like,
Nice.
oh, Big Mouth is doing stand up at the Netflix.
I don't even know
is the
who
joke.
fucking Big Mouth is. What
It's
is
a
that?
TV show.
John
It's that
Mulaney and Nick Kroll.
It's that
TV.
cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It's
like,
the one where they.
what's next? Family Guy? Is Family Guy going to be on the Netflix? Are you going to have Rick and Morty on the Netflix as the joke festival?
Yeah,
What
what's next? Are you gonna have freaking Seinfeld on your?
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe Jerry Seinfeld.
Everybody
maybe.
loves Raymond.
Yeah. God, dude, he's so funny. His stand-up is
Raymond?
so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Romano.
It is good.
He might be the most underrated stand-up I could think of.
Raymond
off the top of my head.
Romano. Well, he did have a TV show that went.
I know his TV show,
he
but
is a multi-millionaire.
but dude, his stand-up, his stand-up is so fucking good.
He is good. He's a good actor too.
Yeah.
You've seen him in some serious role.
Oh, that's him if he uses joy mode.
There you go.
Robert,
He's having sex with Robert.
hard enough to fuck you, Robert.
I have to prove I'm gay to Deborah so we can get a divorce. I gotta fuck my brother. He's a cop. Thank you, joy mode.
I love that episode.
Yeah, the joy
One of my
mode
favorite
episode. When they were also sponsored by joy
And they were
mode.
also sponsored by Joy Mode.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's
boy.
Now that's a riff, brother.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good riff, Daddy.
Oh my God.
You got
Riff
any
Daddy,
other
that's a good
apologies,
name.
any other business to air out, Grant? Steve, do you have anything? Do you have any apology things you want to apologize for, or do you want to demand an apology from anybody?
You know what? This is interesting. I wake up almost every day, and I have,
Really? Almost every
almost every
Do
day.
you skip days sometimes? Do you wake up and you're like, it's 2 days later?
It's happened.
Definitely happened.
I wake up almost every single day.
I just remember when I was younger, I was on these sports teams, and I just remember like one time I was like
teams.
happened to be like the older one of the team, and we had to take this team trip, and they like put me in charge for some reason, and we had to like drive across the country to like do this race or whatever, and I just remember
What
being,
sport is it?
I got a little bit of
Why are you being so vague about sports right now? You're like, I was on these sports teams and I was
Well, it
older
was cycling.
sometimes.
I didn't want to say it because you guys would everybody would make fun of me, but no, it was a cycling team, and
you know you
and I
don't
had,
want to
like,
come up in this podcast talking about
Yeah,
cycling.
you know
dude,
how we
this
feel
is a
about
cross-country
cyclers on
pod.
the
And I
We
had-
Cool podcast. You know how
BMX
we're
only.
alphas here.
Street
Yeah.
style only. No, it was like road racing, shave your legs, all that shit. So, but I had like, so I got
Why
like,
did you have to shave your legs?
because if you crashed, you get road rash, and if you had
Shave
hair,
your
it
balls?
fucked it all up.
Really?
They'd get all infected. Yeah.
Damn.
So I got this much power, right? And I was such an asshole. And I still wake up in the morning sometimes, and I like pops in my head, and I'm like, God, I should like
What were you
email
doing?
those people.
Yeah.
I mean, I was young.
I'm gonna
I was
get
like,
canceled.
I was like 22 or whatever.
What happened?
I don't know,
Steve's
just
the
yelling at
meanest
everybody.
cycler.
I was like, everyone, no talking in the van.
No talking.
I just didn't. I don't know. I
How
just
far
got
of
too
a-
much power. I got drunk with power.
How far of a drive was it?
Oh, like 30 hours.
So, what do you guys listen to the music or what?
No music. Silent. Focus.
Focus on the big race.
Focus on the big race. No, I don't know if it was that bad, but I remember being a fucking dick because I had power, and I just regret it. So yeah, that's my apology. Sorry to all those people.
I do remember. That reminds me of this one.
I'm
time.
sure they all have low self-esteem now.
Yeah, because of you. Yeah.
They're all in therapy. They're like, yeah,
No,
it's just
this
me.
fucking
No
Dude,
guy,
talking.
this 125-pound man.
Telling other guys to not talk is so. Stop talking. Shut up. Shut up. Everybody be quiet. I need to think.
It is funny that you became a stand-up
need the
comedian
drive.
after that, which is the
I know,
only other
I calmed
scenario
down.
where you would want to be like, all right, can you guys just shut up and pay attention to me?
Yeah, that was good. That was good training for shutting
You
down.
think you'd
Yeah,
want to
it was.
talk and strategize about the race and like technique and stuff like that?
God, dude, CC.
But how do you strategize about a race? Do you
No
just
way.
go, I'm going to go.
I'm gonna
I
pedal
think we
so
should
hard.
all go faster.
I think we should all pedal really hard, dude.
Well, first off, how fucking dare you guys? And
Dude, first off, don't even disrespect the cycling community like that.
Hey, make
Me
sure
and
one of
Steve-
your feet doesn't slide off the pedal when you're trying to pedal. It's gonna hit your leg
first
and
off-
hurt.
you guys sound
First off,
really fucking stupid
Yeah,
right
you
now.
sound really fucking stupid right now, Ryan, and that's really offensive to me and Steve because I fucking bike sometimes in New York.
Oh,
I
New
sometimes-
York.
Yeah, I sometimes ride a bicycle, so I fucking know about
Yeah.
Drafting?
You know, yeah, I know about stuff. You know,
Yeah.
There is a lot of strategy.
Really?
Moving on.
you want to be right
Thank
behind.
you for not getting into it, by the way.
I know
Thank
you
you
want
for
to be right
respecting
behind
our
the other guys.
intelligence and knowing when to stop. Knowing when something would go over our heads.
But you want to be right by the other guy's wheel because it's like 20% easier to pedal if you're like right by. Is that true? 20% easier.
It's up to like 30% maybe. It's a lot.
Yeah,
it
it's
actually
it's
is true.
it's
So
a lot
you have
easier.
like when in a cycling team, you have like designated maybe one or two guys that are like the fucking guys, and everybody else is. They call them domestiques in cycling, and everybody else rides for those guys.
They're the domestics.
yeah.
You're
They're
the women.
servants.
You're the women.
Yeah,
of
you're
the
the woman. You carry their water. You break their wind. Yeah. You chase down the other team.
Cyclers and birds are kind of the only guys that know how to move in like formation.
Yeah,
you know?
women too.
Yeah, cyclers, women, birds, all got the same kind
What
of
do
shit going
cyclers,
on.
women, and birds all have in common?
Oh,
They all
they all go in
gotta be
formation.
moving
Yeah,
like
of course.
that. You know what I mean?
Of course, they all go in formation.
And they all want to fuck me.
Yeah, they all wanna have
And I'm
sex.
pretty sure they all want to fuck me. I believe.
Dude, bird might be the hardest animal to attempt to fuck. I feel like as a
I don't think
person.
we even need
I just
to
don't
get
know
further
where
into this.
I don't know where their pussies are.
Unless, of course, you use joy mode.
Then it's easy.
Then it's the best a man can get. Joy mode.
And I think I speak for
Bird
all men
pussy,
when I
the-
say we want to be better at bird sex.
Bird pussy, the best a man can get with joy mode.
Joy mode. Have it your way.
Dude, at
Eat
CCU
fresh.
last night, they were fucking chatty, dude. First 2 minutes of my set, they were just not even.
Are you getting heckled?
No, they were just like talking to each other, and I was like, I'm up here. Man,
Was it
come on, look at
an
me.
open microphone or?
Yeah, open mic, and like the guy who went up before me, cool black dude, sits on the stool. He's got him, and then like he gets off, and then they've all got to talk to each other, and then I'm up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I caught a mouse on Thursday, and they're like, wow, fucking.
Yeah,
give
you
a shit.
tried to go back for it.
I tried, dude, but I got him with the dumb stuff, and I told him I didn't like him.
Ryan did catch a mouse at the Sisyphus open mic on Thursday,
How did you
so
get bare
I'll
hands?
appreciate that.
Dude, it was I just threw the bucket on it, laminated piece of paper, flipped the bucket, took it outside.
Whoa.
Shot it.
Yeah, blew its fucking head off, dude. Stepped on it.
Shot it with a very tiny mouse gun.
No, a big gun. Dude, it fucked up the sidewalk. But
Again.
dude, when you catch a mouse in front of like a bunch of comedians, they go crazy, dude. They're like, hey, what
so
the
this
fuck?
is how it went.
Yeah, you did something a little masculine in front of comedians,
and then everybody's
they
like-
don't know how to fucking
Well, dude,
react.
The show was going,
Yeah.
and what the beer tender on the tap room side came up to me and was like, "There's a mouse in the tap room."
Oh
and
no.
and yes, I know.
And Grant knew exactly who to go to.
I went straight into the green room because the show had just started. I can't be
Not with those hands.
sullying my hands with this type of thing while
No,
I'm
yeah.
hosting a show. And I go to Ryan, I'm like, this is the biggest moment of your life, brother.
I go, it is.
I could tell you didn't want to do it either,
No.
but I talked you into it.
I was like, I'm out of the mouse catching business, dude. You know, I'm retired. Not after what happened. And he was like, you got one last job.
Yeah, and then nobody wanted it, and then 2 minutes later, Ryan's back. He's like, I got the mouse. It's
Also, dude,
you made quick
Freeberg,
work of that.
Freeberg was like, there's no way he's gonna get the mouse. It's gonna take forever. 2 minutes later,
Yeah.
got it. But I come back.
That mouse
and then
was trying to get up on the mic.
Yeah.
Signed up. It signed up, mouse.
Grant brought me up as
That mouse is actually going to work the door now. So
Grant brought me up like, yeah, this guy just caught a mouse, just so you know. And then I go up and I go, yeah, I caught the fucking mouse. It's not a big deal. Calm down. And then like, I was riffing about how, because when you do catch a mouse though, and you're like amped up about it, you're like,
You're so serious about this.
I think this is what I was meant to do, you know? Like I was like, I want to quit my. Does anybody know like video like old timey ships that are hiring or like any sellers, you know?
I think you gotta have you gotta do the mouse, but then that's just one subset of your general catching pest skills.
Sure. You can't just catch mice.
And then you're a rodent person.
The possums are probably
the
next,
rodent
dude.
whisperer.
Dude,
Yeah,
possums look angry.
Yeah.
You ever see a possum in person?
I have no idea what a possum even looks
They're
like.
gnarly looking.
It has fucked up teeth, and it just like
Do the possum face, Ryan. Show Steve.
yeah,
don't know.
like that.
Okay.
It looks like a crocodile marsupial. I think they are marsupials.
They are.
A possum.
Marsupial would be a beautiful name for a girl.
I thought marsupial was Spanish for butterfly.
I think that's Mariposa.
Mariposa. Yeah, dude, look at this little motherfucker, dude.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, but not like
Sebastian Marsupial.
This is my daughter Marsupial.
And,
Marsupial Jones.
and my son Domestique.
This is what my penis looks like after I use joy mode. A possum.
Those possums just ride on the other possum?
Yeah, the babies.
Baby possums riding around?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I had a guy at a
These are
show rush.
holographic ones.
Wait,
I had a guy at a show rush the stage
what?
and tried
Why?
to fight the comedian before me because he was like drunk, and then the other comedian was like yelling at. He was like being an asshole, and I was like so worried because I didn't want to do this show, you know. And I was like,
Especially not after you see that. Dude.
Well, dude,
That's a tough follow.
The comic before, he's like at this bar show in the back, and I'm like, dude, fucking get this drunk table, this like 5 people, they're just wasted, just yelling at every comedian. And I go, dude, just, I don't know, can you wrangle this? And he's like, I don't think so, man. And I was like, dude, the best thing you can do is cancel this show, like shut this down. And then he yelled. And he yelled at the guy enough to where the guy went on stage. They had the bartender had to go up and be like, "It's okay, this is done." And then I was like, "Yes, I don't have to do stand-up comedy in front of these people."
Damn.
What?
But it was crazy. I never seen a guy.
Did he get?
So
like,
well, I'll demand an apology from him. But what did you say,
like,
Grant?
what did he get? Like a licking, or what? How did it end? Like.
Dude, it was just like, it was just like this black guy and every comedian.
Why are we talking about the guy's race, Tommy? Chill
He
out,
was
dude.
he
Chill
was
out.
blackout
Tommy,
drunk.
say no more.
Oh, and he was blackout drunk?
It was his birthday. He was
Christ.
blackout drunk, and then every comedian going up, he's just like, "Fuck you, you fucking racist piece of shit."
Honestly,
Dude,
that is
also,
fucking funny.
bro, dude, it was funny. Also,
Come on, it's my birthday. Let me
You
call
guys
you
know
racist.
John? You want to know something really funny? You guys know John? You know John Kennedy? Steve, do you know John Kennedy?
John F.
He's a-
John
Fargo.
F.
Speaking of Fargo,
John F.
He's a John. He's a comedian. He's my friend. He lives in New York now. His name's just John Kennedy. I don't know if you knew him.
I don't think I know.
But so John's on stage and just like having this back and forth with this guy, and then the guy's like, this guy's like, you look like he's like, you look like but what do you say? You look like Bubblegum Shrimp's white friend. And I'm like,
Forrest Gump?
So I'm like, this guy has seen the movie Forrest Gump, but thinks Bubba Gump is the main character and doesn't remember Tom Hanks. And I was, and
Also, he doesn't look like Forrest Gump at all.
no, he doesn't. He does, but he goes, you look like the guy who's the movie, what the movie is about.
Yeah.
The guy that I like the most in the movie.
His friend.
You look like his friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Damn.
dude, calling Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Yeah, you look like Bubba Gum Shrimp's white friend. I was like, I turned to the comedian next to me. I was like, Forrest Gump?
Now who's being racist, sir?
I was like, does this guy not remember the name Forrest Gump? Because that's fucking awesome.
That rips, dude.
Yeah,
I
I know
say-
this guy tried to fight the comedian before me, but he was pretty cool, and it made my night. It was one of the more fun shows I've ever watched, and I didn't have to go up and deal with anything. And then the show ended, and then I was talking to all the comedians, and I was like, so here's where you guys went wrong. This is what I would and everyone's like, fuck you. And I'm like, see, man, you guys just don't know how to fucking meet them at their, you don't know how to like talk,
I
you
would
know?
have gotten them.
And I'm like at the bar, like having a beer, like, you know, you guys, you don't want me on stage because I would have handled that.
Dude,
That's the problem. That's the problem with all these New York comedians. They're only familiar with performing in New York. They didn't go out into this country and figure out how to deal with these fucking situations.
Yeah, this is how you get a drunk guy who's insane. You got to go, you're awesome, man. And then that's it.
I agree with everything you're saying.
You don't try and own the heckler. You just go, dude, you're actually the coolest guy. Happy birthday. Anyways, do you want to hear about a joke about jacking off?
Honestly, that is
and
right.
then, and then boom. Then you're off. Then you're off to the races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every New York comic, they want to be like, fucking, I'm getting you. I'm gonna be, yeah. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
This is a bar show. We're all on the
we're all
same
gay
playing
little
field.
clowns, and we need to start acting like it.
We're all paying the same price for the same drinks.
Yeah. You know what? And that guy, because it was his birthday, also got drink tickets. So technically,
He is a
we're all
comedian.
making the same amount. He got 2 drink tickets, and so did I. So we're the same. And that's the approach.
He had a bigger impact on that show than anyone who got on stage.
Yeah, you know it's bad when you're just going up to the host being like, the only option is canceling this mid-show.
And also,
there's no plan
Some
B.
people were being racist. I will say some of the comedians were being a little racist, and he was like, "You're a racist piece of shit." And I was honestly like, "Yeah, a little like that bit was kind of." I mean, it was racist against Puerto Ricans, but still, it's. Yeah, you're not wrong, man.
Yeah.
You're not completely wrong.
It's pretty fun that I've seen that in New York too. It's pretty fun that you can still be racist against Puerto Ricans. No one seems to care about that.
Yeah, Italians, Puerto Ricans
Italians
can get
for
it.
Sure, yeah. Italians make sense. But the Puerto Ricans,
Of course. Yeah. Italian, you're like, Italians deserve all the hate. And we're like, well, of course. Why would they?
Yeah, how come
shut
Puerto
up,
Ricans
shut
are
the
like,
fuck-
just white enough to still be able to make fun of, actually.
Yeah.
Is it because you don't need a passport to go there? You can still be racist towards them?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not
Also,
saying I agree.
Manhattan
I'm just-
comedy is like a little racist now. It's like cool.
Nice.
It's like cool to be a little like Manhattan comedy is all about like you're gay and
Thank
then
you,
Brooklyn
Shane
comedy.
Gillis.
And then
Thank you, sir.
and then Brooklyn comedy is like I'm gay. We're all gay.
But so are you.
It's all about being gay. It's
One way or
Manhattan.
another.
People are gonna call you gay and an idiot, and then people in Brooklyn are like, I'm an idiot and I'm gay, and that's the comedy. And
Sounds
you gotta-
sounds like they're primed for somebody to come in there and just go, I ain't fucking gay.
and you're not fucking. No
I ain't
one's
fucking gay, not even a little bit, dude. Try me.
Oh boy. Yeah, man. That was a crazy one that happened.
Was that just this week? That sounds.
Yeah, that was on Wednesday. Yeah,
Wednesday.
that was on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday night, and I went all the way to Midtown. Didn't go on the show, and I went great, and went right back home. Saw a fight, and I went. I love stand-up comedy in the big city, and that was it. It's pretty good night.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Two beers though, 2 free beers, and I went. Was worth the train. That was worth the 40-minute train ride.
In both directions.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
You got any apologies? Anything else, guys? Or
I'm trying to think if I needed to demand any apology. Oh, I want an apology from my Minneapolis housemate Santo Rajashekaran.
Okay.
He refuses to play me in chess. Drives me
Are you a chess
fucking
player?
nuts.
Do you think he would wreck you?
No, I played him one time. I beat him, and I wouldn't shut the fuck up about it because he's Indian. Because he's Indian, and I'm like, I beat an Indian guy in chess.
Yeah, you think
telling everybody. We did a show like that night.
It's like beating a computer at chess.
And
They said it couldn't be done. They said a white guy couldn't beat an Indian guy, but I fucking did it.
We did a show like that night, and I followed him, and I of course just brought it up right away.
That's
I'm
awesome.
like, yeah, I beat Central in chess. You get it right. It's impressive, right? Indian guy. And then I was like, I mean, he doesn't know how to play, but still.
I was teaching him.
Yeah. So now he won't play me anymore. He's such a bitch. So I stay at his house. He's got the chessboard on the living room, the coffee table.
Oh, so it's like a display item. It's
right
a
there.
conversation piece.
And he's got a big chess book that he's been reading. I'm like, come on, dude, let's play chess. And he's like, no, I'm not playing you in chess. I'm like, you are such
He's afraid to lose.
baby.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid apology.
Because every time
to
I
make.
go over to
It's chess. Why would you care if you lost? It's a game. We get to have a conversation while we play.
Yeah,
I get to win.
brag about it on stage.
Yeah. I don't know. Apologize.
I've been playing a little bit of chess myself lately.
You play on chess.com, the app?
No. There's this little jazz bar by this
Holy
bar show
shit.
that me and some comics do, and then we go to the jazz bar and get hammered and play chess in the upstairs. It's like a good hang, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
You
like
get that app so we can play against each other.
dude. Are you good? Are you nice? Are you good?
No, I'm not good.
I don't think I'm good either.
Don't fall into the central trap here, Tommy.
I'm not good.
I beat 2 comedians though, and I was like, see, this is why I'm
so
a
you
better
beat-
joke
you
writer
beat-
than you. This is why,
You
like,
beat 2 of the biggest cards in the world. Great, dude.
I'll make at least 2 moves a game where I move it and I go, oh fuck, and I wish I could move it back, but I
dude,
can't.
I beat my roommate Clay, and he's like hammered drunk, and I beat him. But I thought like I was so impressed with myself because he plays Fortnite, like he's a video game player, and I'm like, this guy knows strategy.
gamer.
Yeah.
He's a gamer, and I don't play any video games. And then I beat him in chess, and I was like, see, man, I'm also a strategy guy as well. Okay,
You definitely have a head of a
Clay's,
man
like, nodding
who plays
off.
video games.
You
man.
do look like a stripped down sus melch, dude. Like if he never worked out.
Like strip for parts.
yeah.
Light.
Yeah, dude.
You're like a
diet sus
you're
melch.
a parts car for building for repairing sus milch.
Dude, he had that great joke.
Damn.
He did get ripped too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, he had that great joke about like how his head is shaped like his shoulders just had a really good idea. Oh, Patrick
that's such a
Sussman.
good
Funny.
fucking
So
line.
good,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Funny
So
dude. Is he
fun.
still running around out there? He's in
I
LA,
don't know.
right?
Yeah, he's in
I
LA.
think-
I think.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That's probably
Anyways.
good, huh?
That's good. That's the episode.
so, yeah.
Steve, thanks for coming on the podcast, guys. Check out Steve.
Yeah,
He's-
please do. Comic Gillespie, and also go on. It's on the Instagram and TikTok, and then go on there, and you can get to my psychedelic show, The Dose. We're doing it again, March 9th, right at Sisyphus Brewing. I think you're on it.
I think so.
Yes.
Sisyphus Brewing, March 9th. That's a Saturday. The Dose psychedelic show.
Hell
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you guys for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Dude, yeah, thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
This
hell
is
yeah,
so
dude.
fucking funny, by the way.
It's not bad, right?
I keep looking at it, and like I love how this makes no sense either. Like,
dude.
it's not really the Earth because
Yeah.
it's like flat.
It
and
looked
this-
better when I sent him the thing, and then I think it got fucked up. But
Don't talk to me before.
Yeah.
Suck.
All right.
not bad.
Speaking of, buy the merch. Buy the
Yeah,
merch,
dude.
guys.
Oh,
we
yeah.
might
Fuck,
have
it's so
you
funny.
might be able to put in your credit card information.
And where can they get the merch, Grant?
grantwinkelscomedy.com/store.
Awesome. Thanks for listening to the podcast. You guys, I do have to go to a show.
I gotta go, dude.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right,
Bye,
bye.
Tommy.
Great
Bye.
chat.
Merry
See you,
Christmas,
Tommy.
everybody. It's Christmas up. Bye-bye.
Later.
Joy mode.